we are back at Coral Desert with my very, very powerful party. Unfortunately, 2 of my party members are now dead. Crash and My Hoe didn't make it because I killed them. This will help me bypass a couple events in the fight. We'll go over that when we get to that fight. Let's take a look at the equipment that I did bring along. We have ultimate weapon, fire armlet, and ribbon on Fred. Fire armlet's a little strange, but it is one of my better pieces of equipment that will drain fire attacks, and I kind of ran out of room with materia, so I'm gonna go with this. Everybody else is equipped with their ultimate weapon and a ribbon and a mistile. I don't think the mistile is gonna help out that much, but any little bit will help. In terms of materia, this is where things become a little bit more apparent about what I'm going to be doing here. We have Master Summon, HP+, MP+, Master Magic, Enemy Skill, Master Command, Final Attack Phoenix, W Summon, Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round is here because I want to level it up, but I will have to use it, unfortunately. We'll get into why a little bit later. Then we have Death Blow and Magic Counter also because I would like to level those up, and I don't really want to counter, to be honest with you. If we look at Crash, you might see a little bit more about what I want to counter with. We have Master Magic, Master Command, Enemy Skill, HP+, MP+, Magic+, Luck+, Speed+, Counter Mime. This is definitely something more along the lines of what I'm trying to do here. Then we have Master Summon, Mega All, Phoenix, Final Attack. My Hoe's equipped with Luck+, Mega All, Final Attack, Revive, MP+, Speed+, HP+, Magic+, Phoenix, Gravity. These 2 also because I would like to level them up. Quadra Magic, Master Magic, just because, Master Command, and Enemy Skill. Now, like I said before, we are at Coral Desert. Actually, let's get off the chocobo so I can show off. You cannot go in there. Not even a chocobo can make it across. Isn't there a more powerful vehicle? Well, we used to have the buggy for this, but they got rid of our buggy as soon as we got the airship, which means that you do need a powerful chocobo in order to get in here at all. And once you're inside, you cannot get off your chocobo at all. Meaning you cannot get into a fight here. Remember, this is where we learned Aqualung, which is why I had to go back to the crater in order to learn that. Also, we learned Laser in the prison down here. There's no way to get to the prison, which is why I had to go to the crater in order to learn that one as well. The enemy that we are looking for is up here. You can see his red stinger there. This enemy shows up after you defeat Ultimate Weapon and then get in one additional fight. I looked for him immediately after defeating Ultimate Weapon, so he was not here. I need to get in that one additional fight. Now, unfortunately, I cannot figure out a good way to make this fight entertaining for the entire duration of the fight. So once we get to a certain point, I will just be fast forwarding through it, and I will try to do it the fastest way that I know how, which is Knights of the Round spamming. So we're going to be doing that, unfortunately. This guy has very few ways of having damage dealt to him, at least in good numbers. So Knights of the Round is unfortunately going to be the fastest way for me to be able to deal enough damage to kill this guy. Let's get into the fight from here on out. Remember that 2 of my party members are dead going in. What? Oh, he's a little bigger than I thought. And it is boss time. We are up against Ruby Weapon. And I only have 1 party member with me. That is fine. Now, Ruby Weapon is invulnerable to all damage until those tentacles go in the ground. Let's start with a Phoenix here. He will not do that until 2 of your party members are dead. So let's just start the fight with 2 of my party members dead. He's also going to start off with a Ruby Ray. I wonder who it's going to hit. I do have W Summon on Fred. It's probably not the best place for it to be. You do want to start the fight with either a Life 2 All or a Phoenix. I'm going to go with Phoenix. Phoenix is not the best summon to use in this fight, but it will revive everybody, which is why I have it on Final Attack on everybody. But notice how it healed him, and it healed him for just 100 and something damage. That is not so good, and he does have a built-in counter using those tentacles. The tentacles will not kill you. They will just take a percentage of the damage that is done to they'll take a percentage of your HP, I should say. All right, so then we're going to go with that's fine. That is fine. Okay. Are you kidding me? That is not what I wanted right now. You are a little early, Crash, with your counter mime. That is fine, though. We'll revive everybody for no reason, and then we will use Choco Mog for no reason. As you can see, this guy's got a ton of defense. He's also got a ton of health, which is what makes this fight kind of exhausting, if you ask me. It is a long, drawn-out fight, and I will cut once I start repeating myself way too much. Let's go with a White Wind there, and then we're going to go for Magic Hammer. Magic Hammer is definitely what I am looking for. Who is that going to hit? Who's that? Okay, then you can do another White Wind. Magic Hammer is going to take... Where's the enemy skill here? There's the enemy skill. Magic Hammer is going to take away all of his MP eventually. Hey, there we go. Counter mime working for me. I do want to try to keep my MP up, at least for a little bit, especially on Fred. Fred needs it more than anybody else right now. Oh, good God. And now his is coming in. We're going to go with a White Wind again, and then we'll start spamming away on Magic Hammer. No, screw it. We're not doing it. You can actually mime limit breaks if you have the same character mime their own last turn, if that makes sense. It can actually work. It's not really recommended because usually that means you had to avoid a couple turns in order to get that done, but it is something that is possible. All right, let's continue to go for Magic Hammer. White Wind's coming in. Magic Hammer, once again, until he has nothing. That is because he has a built-in counter to Knights of the Round. That built-in counter is Ultima. And I don't like Ultima. I don't like when people use Ultima on me. So I'm going to eliminate that eventually. Eventually. Good God. Incoming Magic Hammer. And then incoming White Wind eventually, but we have a Ruby Ray incoming. Don't hit Fred. Thank you. That hit him for more than I wanted it to, but that is okay. You can go for a White Wind. And we should be good for the time being. I don't really want to use my limit breaks here. It's something that I could do, but it's not something that I'm a big fan of. There are a couple things that I could do here to help with the damage that he is dealing, but I'm fine right now, really. We're going to stick with Magic Hammer. Nothing too concerning here. Nothing too bad. As long as people are still healing, I want to use Magic Hammer. Incoming Ruby Ray again. This is going to be a common theme, unfortunately. Ruby Ray. I will have to keep an eye out for that, because that is the only thing that will be able to kill me once I get the Knights of the Round spamming started. There's no other way to put it. That is what I will be doing. Knights of the Round constantly. Damn you, stop stealing their MP. They need that for using. And you have a White Wind incoming, because you'll heal them back up to full. Then another Magic Hammer. I might need to use some kind of Turbo Ether or something like that at the end of this. Magic Hammer incoming again. We're still healing with MP, so we're not quite ready to go just yet. There is Ultima, though. So he's losing some of his MP in order to hit me. That was quite a lot. All right, you use Magic Hammer. You use White Wind. Yeah, once again, the tentacles cannot kill you. The tentacles... Oh shit, that can though? That definitely will kill Fred and Dat My Ho. Oh no, it just kills Fred. Just kills Fred. But Phoenix is incoming, unless he doesn't have enough MP, which he didn't. So, let's see what else I can do here. Angel Whisper. That works fine. And... Oh wait, no. We're good. Because... Yeah. Counter Mime works yet again. Counter Mime, so good. Incoming White Wind, not gonna be the most effective. So you will follow up with another White Wind of your own. As long as I've got the MP for it, I can keep doing it. What are you gonna do now? Ruby Ray, who's that gonna hit? Because it could actually kill somebody. Down goes Dat My Ho. Life 2, does that counter to all? Because of the Mega All? It does not. But it does Quadra Magic? This is very strange. Once again, at the end of the game, it's hard sometimes to say what will carry over and what will not. Okay, shit. Not enough MP. Magic Hammer, please. Shadow Flare? Are you kidding me, Shadow Flare? That is ridiculous. Okay, Phoenix down. Let's just use a Phoenix down. And fuck it, I'm using a Mega Elixir here. Phoenix down. Mega Elixir. I've got enough of them. Might as well. Okay. Now we're back and ready to go. No harm done, I swear. Magic Hammer. Are we still healing this? What the hell? Why are you pointing the wrong way? Now he's pointing the right way. What the hell was that? Magic Hammer incoming again. We should be close. There we go. He is out of room there. He is out of... Oh, you don't have Master Summon. That's right. He is out of MP, so... We are more or less good here. Let's go for White Wind. Damn it. He did that on the person that I wanted. Sometimes there are small setbacks. Small setbacks. We got White Wind incoming, right? Another Magic Hammer like it's going to help any. Okay, I want you to use a Turbo Ether on Fred. Please give me as much as I am looking for here. Ruby Flame incoming. That's fine. It will heal him. Please tell me that gives me enough. How much does that heal me for? 999. Very nice. So we're going to go for Knights of the Round. And it's at this point that I'm going to start miming. Just got that off in time. And this is going to be the fight from now on. Knights of the Round. Over and over and over again. So, I will see you back on the other side. This guy has so much defense, unfortunately. This is really the only way to do damage to him. Okay, there's a few ways, I should say, before we cut. Okay, there's Knights of the Round. There is Bahamut. All the different kinds of Bahamut summons will bypass his... They'll bypass his defense as well. As will... Pandora's Box, the enemy skill, and as will Dat My Ho, one of Dat My Ho's limit breaks on the slots, but that thing is hard for me to get sometimes, and I don't want to end the fight that way. It's just an instant win. You can also use hero drinks. They'll up your power and your defense. You can use it up to 4 times on a single character, then, you know, spam away with attacks. Maybe with like 4 times cut or something like that. And then things will be a little bit better for you. But really, if you want to do as much damage as possible, Knights of the Round, W summon, mime until you're blue in the face. So, with that said, that's going to be the rest of this fight, is Knights of the Round, W summon, mime, with the occasional healing. That's it. So I will meet you on the other side of this quite long fast forward, most likely. And down goes Ruby Weapon. I lost count. Was that 8? I think that was 8 summons. And for that, we get 45,000 experience, 50,000 AP. We get a couple levels up, as I'm sure you might imagine. Just a couple things, Born, though. I still need more AP for that. While I was watching the animations, it occurred to me that there were a couple other ways to fight this guy, none of which as appealing. He's just gone, by the way. We did get the Desert Rose as an item that is important for later. You might remember somebody asking for that. A couple other ways to beat this guy. You can use the 7777 thing. I don't even know what to call it. Part of me wants to call it a glitch, but it's purely intentional by the game designers. If you have 4 sevens as your current HP, you will always do 4 sevens in terms of damage. So if you get Omni Slash or something like that going, it'll work out fantastically for you. We can't have happy music after beating Ruby Weapon like that. It has to be sobering music. Couple more things. Choco Buckle. If you run from 10,000 battles and you want to spam Choco Buckle, that'll do 10,000 damage on him. And then there's the question mark enemy skill as well. That will bypass his defense. But really, Knights of the Round is your fastest way of getting that done. And I know that the animation is long, but it does a lot of damage because it does have 13 hits. I believe it is 13. I don't know where I'm getting 14 from, but I believe it is still 13. With that done, we have defeated one of the optional super bosses of the game. Once again, you could technically solo this with just one character miming Knights of the Round over and over and over again, but I like having multiple party members just in case. Plus, I like getting his MP down so he doesn't use Ultima anymore. If I were to attack, I don't think I went over this. If I were to attack it with, let's say, Fred, probably around 700 damage. Not good times. That guy has so much defense that, unfortunately, it's kind of forced my hand on how to fight him. But with that done, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I've been Baller Scoop. I've been joined, as always, by my weapon-slaying squad of Fred, Crash, and Dat My Ho. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.